Hey, young world. We are in this thing. What's up, the tube of you? What's going on, my great people? I ain't gonna hold you. Stream hella late today. The stream is hella late today. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. Feel like I got the world on my shoulder. Remind me of weighing up them boulders. I had quite a little busy day today. I ain't gonna hold you. Did a lot of things, getting stuff ready. I'm going somewhere tomorrow. Going on a little mini day vacation for myself because I've been working like crazy. Get away from the house, get away from just little problems and just ease my mind. You feel me? Anyway, I wasn't going to leave the day without giving y'all a stream note. So I am here. Your boy is present. I came. Matter of fact, should we just get the news out the way? Let's just do the news real quick. Let's get that up out the way. Because I came across this fentanyl, the drug deadlier than heroin. And this is a Vice documentary that came out 6 years ago. And if you know anything about the news and what's going on in the world today, it's a lot of overdosing going on. A lot of people coming in contact with this fentanyl drug and dropping like flies, my boy. They out here dropping like flies. This shit is ridiculous. Even if you don't do drugs, you come in contact with the shit, it's a wrap for you. This shit is wild. I ain't gonna hold you. It is wild. Also, still trying to work on my cussing when it comes to YouTube. Oh no, I just cussed a few times. Trying to keep it contained. Trying to keep it under wraps. You know, YouTube is getting stricter with this their whole guidelines of no cussing within the first 7 or 15 seconds of the video. If you no continued cussing throughout the video, then your video won't be monetized, so you can make some money off of it. It's a lot. It's a lot. But you know, if this is something you want to do, like myself, you know, you got to deal with it. You got to deal with obstacles. You got to deal with things that come your way that you may not necessarily be prepared for. But you know, in the words of Sugar Free, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Just like that. All right. Let's go on over to my trusty No Jumper IG page. Shout out to No Jumper. This is where I get all my news. I ain't gonna hold you. Feel like I got the world on my shoulders. I get all of my news from No Jumper. I get my news from No Jumper, Power 106, The Breakfast Club, Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked. Shit, even Grindface sometimes. Shout out Grindface. That's where I get a lot of my news from. I ain't gonna hold you. Alright, let's get into this right here. Planet 13 in Las Vegas. 112,000 square foot cannabis store is the largest in the world and is open 24/7, 365 days a year, my boy. It all began when co-founders Bob and Larry took a big gamble in 2014 by investing $7 million of their own money into the business. My fellow co-CEO Larry Schaeffler and I always imagine that Planet 13 will become the world's largest dispensary and a must-see Las Vegas destination with entertainment and attractions that draw in tourists from around the world. That's cool and all. I ain't gonna hold it. That's pretty dope. That is cool. Though the world's largest cannabis store, that's dope. But let's keep it a stack. If I'm going, first off, in Las Vegas, I'm not buying any weed from anybody like street dealer out there just selling weed. I'm not buying no weed from them. Ain't no telling what the fuck that weed done touched. You feel me? I ain't touching I'm not buying no weed from nobody off the street in Las Vegas. Ain't no telling where that weed came from or what that weed got through to get to me. You feel me? So that's first. Second, if I do get some weed in Vegas, there's a cookie store. Shout out to Burner. There's a cookie store in Vegas. I'ma just go to the cookie store where I know the tree ain't gonna be super dried out because it's in that hot as hell desert. You feel what I'm saying? So I know the weed ain't gonna be super dried out where when you break it down it's like it's like real flaky and crunchy when you break it down. It's just real dusty and shit. Nah, bro, I'm not. No. But let's take a look inside, shall we? I ain't gonna. Okay, what's up with the umbrellas though? That's kind of weird. That's kind of, so it's like a beach theme, because they got the umbrellas at the top. What is that in the back? What is this back here? What is that, like a giant octopus? What is this? I guess obviously this is security right here. Look at it. I mean, it do look pretty big. Pause. But like I say, I'll probably go in there just to see it, just to look around and be able to say, oh yeah, I've been in there. I may get some weed from there just to see how it is. I may get it, smoke it. More than likely, I'm not gonna like it. So I'm gonna just go to the cookie store. I'm gonna just go to the cookie store. I mean, this is dope though. Like I said, this is dope. Hopefully they got some good weed in there. I doubt it. Just go to the cookie store. Anyway, a Pennsylvania mom allegedly shot both of her elderly parents in the head, then dismembered them with a chainsaw. Jesus. Bro, what's up with feed? How much y'all want to bet? Because there's who said this joke? I don't even remember the joke verbatim, but I think it was Andrew Schultz. Shout out Andrew Schultz. Andrew Schultz, he got a joke like this on his special, I believe, where it's like females watch these like murder shows and cooking shows at the same time. It's a joke. Go shout out to Andrew Schultz. I believe his comedy special is still up on his YouTube channel, so go peep that out. It's pretty funny. But this is crazy. I feel the reason why I brought that up is because I feel like she seen this on one of those weird mass murderer, how to get away with murder shows on Netflix, because this is wild. For her to dismember her own parents, like it's crazy for you to shoot them both in the head. But then not only do you shoot them in the head, you dismembered them. For those who don't know what that is, she pretty much cut her parents up with a chainsaw. Shorty need help. Let's see. A Pennsylvania woman allegedly shot. Excuse me, my apologies. A Pennsylvania woman allegedly shot her elderly parents in the head before slowly. Oh, that's even more creepy because they threw the slowly in it. So she was taking her time with this creepy. In the head, she shot her elderly parents in the head before slowly dismembering them with a chainsaw over days. Yeah, she took her time with this. You can dismember a body. You can dismember somebody with a chainsaw within an hour. It's a chainsaw. You feel what I'm saying? And the person is, I'm assumed, dead. So you ain't got to put up no real struggle. She took her time with this, bro. That was built up frustration she had against her own parents. She took over days to cut her parents up with a chainsaw, bro. That's real hate. Authorities in Montgomery County, named the victims as 73-year-old Reed Beck and 72-year-old Miriam Beck. The couple was found in various stages of dismemberment in their suburban Philadelphia home. Jesus Christ, throw her ass away. Throw her away. Like literally throw her away. like, like we got a big human trash can. Just throw that bitch in there. That is wild, dude. That is wild. See, Stephen A. Smith apologizes to Rihanna. Don't really care for that because honestly, I don't think he really said anything bad. Only thing he said was, "Oh, Rihanna's going to kill the Super Bowl performance, but she's no Beyonce. She's not Beyonce. She's Rihanna." You can't. I hate that people try to compare them. Like you can't compare Beyonce and Rihanna. Like you can't. Rihanna is Rihanna. Beyonce is Beyonce. There's no comparing the two. Like there's not. There's not at all. It's beyond. Beyonce is Beyonce. Rihanna is Rihanna. This, come on. There's no, at all. There's no comparing those two. At all. All right. Let's see. Tiger King. I don't know if anybody watched Tiger King. I watched both seasons, and I must tell you, very entertained. I was very entertained. Tiger King star Carol Baskin's dead husband is reportedly alive and well in Costa Rica. How is this? Because she said this? The person who killed him said this? Where is she at in this background? Is this Costa Rica in the background? The hell? The internet is losing its mind over the revelation that Carol Baskin's former husband is alive and well, and apparently we all missed the memo. Baskin appeared on the British talk show this morning in November 2021 and revealed that her ex, who she has been accused of murdering, is alive in Costa Rica after having been declared legally dead in 2002. Don Lewis married Baskin in 1991 before going missing. On August 18, 1997, he reportedly left behind over $5 million in assets. His disappearance grew in popularity after the broadcast of Netflix Tiger King, which honed in Baskin's feud with the now jailed private zoo owner Joe Exotica. Baskin became the target of online abuse, with many speculating that she was involved in the disappearance of her ex-husband. The song Carol Baskin, Free Joe Exotic, by Dubsky went viral in 2020, featuring lines such as, Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. Sheesh.
Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him.
I ain't gonna hold you. That was funny. that was pretty hilarious. I ain't gonna hold you. That was pretty funny. And he even did the. All right. Anyway, let's see. There's so much murder going on. Jesus Christ. 25-year-old man arrested after posing. Oh no, this is not a murder. Okay. This is like some shit out of a movie. 25-year-old man arrested after posing as a 17-year-old and enrolling back into high school to play high school basketball. That honest, first off, that sounds like a movie. Like I feel like we've all heard this in a movie before. I don't know why, but this really seems like I've seen this in a movie or heard about this in a movie. Like this was the plot of a movie. That's first. Secondly, my boy, how stuck in the past he must be. Like how stuck back in your heyday, back in your day when you was that man, on campus. You probably didn't do nothing with your life after high school, probably didn't do nothing in high school, probably didn't graduate, failed high school, didn't do what you wanted to do, didn't think your life was going to go the way it's going right now at 25 years old. So you tried to pose as a 17-year-old. You tried to go back in time instead of going forward in life. Let's see. There's video to this.
Used claims of homelessness to enroll at Hillcrest High School, where he became a standout on the boys' varsity basketball team.
At any games in which he'll shot Portland.
See what I mean? Homeless. Just said he was trying to get away from homelessness or some shit like that. And bro was homeless. Like I said, he Failed in high school. Didn't do nothing in high school.
But didn't make the team, enrolled at Hillcrest, and played on the basketball team. He flew under the radar until a former coach at North Mesquite High School recognized him as a former player of theirs.
Now facing a charge of tampering.
Didn't I say this? I literally just broke this down before we even watched the video. I literally just broke this down. He was a failed high school student who probably played ball when he was in high school, failed, didn't graduate, wanted that old feeling back, wanted that nostalgia feel back of doing something with his life. 25, homeless, and got nothing going for himself. Tried to check back into high school so he can relive his heyday. I literally said that before the video started. He looked like the type of nigga. He looked like the type of dude who would get suspended, who would get either suspended or expelled from school and still go up to the school after school to hang out with the homies. That's what that nigga looked like. Guarantee you that's what that nigga did. Anyway, Olympic legend Usain Bolt got scammed for $12 million and only $12,000 remains in his account. We gotta get down. We gotta get down. I don't care with who, how big, tall, medium, small, large. I don't care. We gotta get down. I'm missing $12 million from my account, my boy. I got $12,000 left in my account. Nigga, you know how easy it is to spend $12,000 in today's America? Fuck out of here. Jamaican Olympic sprinter Usain Bolt was shocked to discover $12 million missing from his account he had with Kingston-based investment firm Stocks and Securities. According to his lawyer, Bolt was recently told there was only about 12 rackies remaining in his account. His lawyer, Linton P. Why does that sound like an iced tea drink? Linton P. Gordon said in a phone interview the account was part of Bolt's retirement and lifetime savings. It's disrespectful news for anyone, Gordon said on Wednesday. And certainly in the case of Mr. Bolt, who established this account as part of his private pension. Nigga, think about that. All this money you came from nothing in life. Became an Olympic gold medalist, one of the fastest sprinters on this planet, to get all of this money after you just had nothing running under that heat in Africa or Jamaica, excuse me. Running in Jamaica in that heat. All your life, having nothing, dirt poor, probably didn't have shoes. You feel what I'm saying? To make something of yourself, have $12 million just go missing from your account like that, and that was money, your lifetime savings, retirement money, all that, bro. We gotta get down. Fuck getting down. See, I'm saying we gotta get down because he is Usain Bolt. And I doubt Usain Bolt trying to go to jail. You feel me? If this was anybody else, if this was not a celebrity who actually had a lot more to lose, I ain't gonna hold you. If it was anybody like regular folk, somebody gotta go. Somebody gotta go. Somebody gotta go. For real. Shout out to Usain Bolt, man. Hope everything gets figured out. Hope that man get his money back for real, because that's crazy. Anyway, woman cries out for help after she accidentally Zelled her rent money to the wrong person and they won't send the money back. That sounds like a personal problem. That sounds like a personal problem, sweetheart. That is your fault.
We sent that $2,000 rent payment to Aaron.
You know, I've been beating myself up for it, thinking, oh my gosh, how can I do this? An old contact. I don't even remember how I know this person. Or
He texted the wrong Aaron to try to get the money back, but got no reply. She then sent him a request through Zelle to return the $2K, but he declined it. Zelle says they don't return money sent by mistake. Your bank isn't liable for app-based money transfers. She can't file a police report because there was no crime. In fact, the only way you can get it back is if the recipient willingly gives it back. She accidentally sent that $2,000.
And guess what, sweetheart? You ain't getting that 2 G's back. I don't care how many pictures you post online of you, your family. Oh, this was our rent money. We need it. Oh, well. Oh, well. Pay attention. Pay the fuck attention. That's your problem. That is a personal problem that you now have to deal with. Pay attention. Now you 2 G's gone. 2 G's gone. And it don't look like you married either. Gone. Pay attention, people. Pay attention. That's why I get iffy on sending people money over technology, over the phone, Zelle, Cash App, all that. Because it's like, what if I make a mistake and hit the wrong name or the wrong number or something like that? Pay attention. Take your, what's the name? How that song go? Take your time, young man. Don't you rush to get old. Take your time, player. Slow down. Breathe. Relax. Time is precious. Value that time. And don't make dumbass mistakes like this woman. Idiot. Pay attention. Just ran out. Oh, I wish I was the person she sent them 2 G's to. Because I would have hit her back with a message. Your loss. No. What's the Drake 21 Savage album? Her loss for sure. You down bad, sweetheart. Your problem, not mine. Anyway, the trial for the 3 men charged with the brutal 2018 murder of XXXTentacion is set to begin. A hearing is begin. My dumb ass. Kids, go to school, read a book. A hearing is being held for 3 men charged in the fatal shooting and robbery of XXXTentacion. Shooting suspect Michael Boatwright? I hate your name already. Shooting suspect Michael Boatwright, 28, and his accused accomplices Derek Williams, 26, and Trayvon Newsom, 24, could all receive life sentences if convicted of first-degree murder. They are all charged with armed robbery. They have pleaded not guilty. Didn't one of these dudes snitch, though? Oh, that's the picture of these niggas. I'm not going to hold you. This dude right here, Derek Williams, look like he gonna snitch. Don't let the little scary look on his face and tattoos on his face, don't let that fool you. This dude right here, Derek Williams, guarantee you he gonna be the first one talking. This dude right here, Trayvon Newsom, he probably the only one who ain't gonna say a thing. He probably the only one. He look like he not gonna say nothing. It look like he don't even talk as is outside of this. It look like he just don't talk to nobody. These two, Derek Williams, Michael Boatwright, stupid name, they going to jail. Well, they not going, they telling. Michael Boatwright, Derek Williams, they telling. They look like they gonna tell. And I guarantee you when it comes out that those two, one out of those two or both of them is telling, y'all better come right back here and like the video and let me know something. You will. Let's see. Rick Rubin, the legend Rick Rubin, on his creative process. I have no technical ability and I know nothing about music.
Do you play instruments?
Barely.
Do you know how to work a soundboard?
No. I have no technical ability.
None.
And I know nothing about music.
None.
You must know something.
Well, I know what I like and what I don't like.
And what sound,
And
yeah.
I'm decisive about what I like and what I don't like.
So what are you being paid for?
The confidence that I have in my taste and my ability to express what I feel has proven helpful for artists.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a lot of jobs in this music industry where a lot of people get high praises for pretty much doing nothing, for pretty much doing something the next person can do who has no education in music at all. As like for real, like like for real. I'm not saying all jobs in the music industry is like that, but it's a handful of jobs in this music industry where you really don't need, like how he said, you don't really need a lot of technical ability. If none, you don't need to know nothing about music. There's people out here who can play the piano better than anybody else on this planet, but don't know how to read actual sheet music. You feel what I'm saying? Drumline. I mean, granted, it was a movie, but, Drumline. Nick Cannon's character, he couldn't read sheet music, but he was the best drummer on that field. You feel me? So it'd be like that. Kodak Black's lawyer explains the difference between 6ix9ine and Gunna snitching. 6ix9ine was full on testifying. We not even gonna get into that. I got into that, what was it, yesterday? The only difference between 6ix9ine and Gunna snitching, 6ix9ine told on a bunch of niggas who didn't really change, who didn't and probably would never change hip hop, added no value to hip hop. Gunna snitched on a dude who's considered a legend, who's considered an icon, who's considered a person who has changed the sound of Atlanta music in the past 5 years. You feel me? Not even 5. Like, what am I saying? Young Thug been out for damn near a decade now. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's literally the only difference. People try to, oh man, well, 6ix9ine got on the stand, Gunna didn't. At the end of the day, bro, no matter if you was sitting on the stand or sitting in a toilet at a random McDonald's in the middle of nowhere, if you tell a judge or prosecutors in a courtroom, yes, I was involved in crime. Yes, the people you have locked up in there was with me when I did these crimes. Yes, YSL is not a record label. It's a gang. All that crap, bro, is telling. I hate people trying to just move the goalpost. Bro, telling is telling, homie. Stop it. Telling is telling. Let's see. Lil TJ got arrested for having a pistol on him. Not surprised. Nigga just took 7 shots to the chest. I'm not moving around without a pistol on me. You crazy? All right, let's look at this. This nigga Nelly was on a good one. Look at this dude. Bro was on a beam. I love this song though. I ain't gonna hold you. With Tim McGraw, it was a hard song. Over and over, stop it. Cause it's all in my head. I just thought about it. Don't want to get whatchamacallit. Literally just thought about that. Here's my dog. What's up, man? Hello there. How you doing? How are you? Yeah, that dude Nelly was on a good one, my boy. He was off a good bean. That's all that was. He was off a good bean. Nelly? No. Molly. Facts. Bro was off of drugs. Bro was off drugs. That's what that was. He can say whatever he want to say. That was a drug induced performance. Nigga, I've taken ecstasy before. I've taken Molly before, nigga. I understand performing under them hot ass lights, it gets sweaty and shit. Nigga, this right here though, this right here is a Molly sweat. Look at this. Look, mouth dry as shit. Pupils big as a motherfucker. Eyes rolling back. That nigga is high. Alright. Off of the news. Oh, matter of fact, no, let's talk about this real quick. Man goes viral after he returns a bag full of money his local McDonald's accidentally gave him. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, you are a good person. You have a good heart, a good individual. Cause I would have took that shit and never came back to that McDonald's again in life.
To McDonald's, and he's handing me my sausage McMuffin and this bag.
Okay. I love
Well,
sausage
what's in this bag?
McMuffins.
Their fucking deposit.
Bro.
Why?
Bro.
Just a couple $1,000 here.
Wait,
Like,
that's
what
their
is
bank
this? Why would they do
deposit?
this? What the fuck?
That,
I have to return this because I'm a good person.
that's the money they supposed
I
to put in
guess.
the bro.
Yeah, how interesting. Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It's shit like this that be happening to people. Like a couple years ago, I think it was somewhere in Atlanta on the freeway, a Brinks truck, just the doors of the Brinks truck just pop open, and everybody behind the Brinks truck is collecting thousands of dollars on the freeway. Just stopped cars on the freeway collecting money. How come things like this don't happen to me? Because God knows I'm taking it and I'm not returning it. If you ever sit at home and you be like, and you see stories like this, and you be like, man, how come that didn't happen to me? I would have did this and that with the money. That's why it didn't happen to you. That's why it didn't happen to you. Because the universe knew you wasn't going to do what you were supposed to do with it and be a good citizen and return it. That's why it didn't happen. All right, man. There's that. I wanted to get into this documentary. Like I said, this fentanyl documentary that Vice put out about 6 years ago. And let's see let's like this whole fentanyl thing in the past couple years has been going crazy. So Vice was already on top of it. They already knew what was going on. Hey, come here. Milo, come here. Ah, damn. Oh, shit, I'm getting fat. I'm out of shape. Nigga need to work out. All I did was clean up my dog pee. That's all I did. Shit. Alright. Anyway. Sorry, man. When responsibility calls, you gotta answer the phone. My dog got a little puppy here. Training pads here. I had to get up and clean his pee because he peed outside the pad. Which I can't be too mad at him. It's not his fault. He tried. You feel what I'm saying? So, anyway, get into this documentary. I came across this last night, actually, and I was really intrigued by it not going to lie. So, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Hold on, let me move. Oh no, that's cool. That's cool right here. That's cool right there. This nigga he's filing down the goddamn.
It's never gonna stop. Like, never. It's when one dealer gets caught, there's 5 more waiting.
Alright. Alrighty. Is this shit not on, cuz? What's going on? Oh, okay. Okay. I was about to say, nigga. Alright. Let's get back into this.
To take his spot. Like, this will never stop. As long as there's a demand for pills, they're gonna keep coming.
Big facts. This nigga really filed down a fentanyl pill in the bathroom. That's wild. Dirty ass nails.
For a person that has an addiction of 20 pills a day, you literally have to go and do crime. And
Did this nigga say 20 pills a day? This nigga doing 20 pills of fentanyl a day? Nigga. He did not just say that.
It's the devil's pill, man. For a person that has an addiction of 20 pills a day, you literally have to go and do crime and like, you know what I mean? Steal this and go sell this, and then you start, you know, doing stuff that you never have ever, you know what I mean, thought of doing when you were normal, when you weren't on these pills.
23. It's been 5 years that I've been addicted to these pills. It scares me sometimes to think about what's gonna happen. I kind of just live day to day. Panhandle every day, try and make my money. Try and make sure I'm not sick.
Dope sick? Fentanyl's deadly grip. Dope sick is a crazy name.
It doesn't last long, so you're sick again. Like, heroin you can do in the morning and you can be all good till tomorrow. Like, fentanyl you can withdraw like 3 times a day.
Damn.
Half to 1% of fentanyl users will die. And if we lost close to 300 last year, then we're looking at 30,000. I think we're probably more looking at 40, 50, maybe even 60,000 people using.
Dude.
Most fentanyl people I see.
And this was 6 years ago, dude. This was 6 years ago. Sheesh.
You're not 30, 40, 50. It's late 20s all the way down to 14. And that's the scary part, especially with how often it kills people versus being able to get into treatment. I mean, the deaths for fentanyl is outrageous.
Yeah. Let's see. In 2015, close to 300 people died from fentanyl in Alberta. Many of these deaths were caused by bootleg non-pharmaceutical pills. That's wild, bro.
Fentanyl is a pharmaceutical drug in the class of drugs called opiates. Initially, it was used in the 1960s for severe pain in operative procedures. And now you start to see fentanyl used for chronic pain patients who have pain from a whole variety of conditions. The fentanyl we're seeing on the street, though, is illicitly prepared fentanyl, most likely from China.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Don't let Trump hear you say that. He already blamed COVID on them niggas.
Our lives have changed. Like 5 years ago, I never would imagine that I'd be homeless or wearing the same clothes for 3-4 days at a time. But when you start doing pills, you start to not really give a fuck what people think. because you know that you need that drug, and
Yo,
the
her
fact that it's an opiate
face, homie.
is hard because you get sick from it, right? So when you're sick, it's like you'll do anything to get unsick.
She was probably a very, very
We
beautiful
have
young lady
300
too.
and some
That's
in
crazy,
treatment in our
homie.
place. So essentially, we have about as many people in treatment at this clinic as there are people who will die from fentanyl this year.
Damn.
Ashley, come on.
Yo,
Hi.
fentanyl is that crazy, bro?
How you feeling?
Not great.
No.
Of course not great.
Took fentanyl?
Like yesterday.
One of the most primitive.
Bro, that is crazy. That's like what old boy say. If you smoke heroin or shoot up heroin, you gonna be high till the next day. You gonna be good till the next day. Old boy said you can withdraw from fentanyl at least 2 or 3 times a day, homie. That high is not lasting. Shit.
Parts of the human brain is where we sense and seek reward. Food, fluids, fun, and reproduction. How'd you do it?
I snorted it.
And the chemical in our brain that increases when we have a rewarding experience is dopamine. Hands up. When you eat something that you enjoy, you get a dopamine surge in your brain. It reinforces that, so you look for that stimulus again. The response to drugs of abuse are orders of magnitude more in terms of dopamine.
Like I said yesterday, it doesn't take long for me to go to withdrawal.
I know. So this is why it's very common that we see patients who have addictions, they're always, always, always looking for the reward of the addictive substance. That's not a will issue. That's a neurochemical issue. And that's in the most primitive part of the brain. So what we're trying to tell people with these, with the moral stance that we tend to take as a society is, well, use the more evolved parts of your brain to turn off your survival mechanisms. It's next to impossible to do that without trying to stabilize that initial survival aberrancy.
Duh? Calgary. So is this in Canada?
Just remember.
So it was big
where
in
you
Canada
were
before it was big in
before
the
you
States.
came here, right? Where you told me you was at, and all that pain and sadness you felt every single day. Do you want to be going back to that or not?
In 2012, when OxyContin was reformulated into tamper-resistant or an abuse-deterrent form called OxyNeo, there was a bit of a panic because OxyContin was probably the most widely traded opiate on the street in the illicit opiate trade.
Had better days, man.
I think most people working in addiction were expecting that heroin would make a comeback when OxyContin went away. And that's the worst that I think most of us saw coming. We didn't expect fentanyl to come.
Damn, dude.
What makes you want to get cleaned up?
So people were expecting heroin to come back.
But you got to make sure you're doing it for yourself. You can't be doing it for your family. You can't be doing it for some girl.
Yeah.
And you got to be ready to go those steps. If you do want to get clean, I can get you into the 1825 program here.
Don't you got to be clean already to come here?
In your 5 days.
But I can't stay clean long enough to get on it.
Well, the only way to get to the first point is that willpower, right? Either way, it's gonna suck.
I know, that's why I can't do it, because no matter what, if there's a way to get unsick, I'm gonna do it. I can't take it. I'm a bitch when it comes to withdrawals.
The withdrawals are pretty much the easiest part of a recovery. It seems like the hardest at the time, but all the work you gotta put in afterwards, that's when it gets tough.
Damn, dude.
But you gotta get over that first hump.
And bro look young.
He knows that it's the right thing to do. He knows that that's what he wants to do, but he's not willing to take the steps to get there just yet.
He young. He 18, 19.
The challenge
Off the
with
Fenty.
People who are addicted to fentanyl is because it's such a powerful and toxic opiate, the withdrawal syndrome is also quite pronounced.
I'd rather die than go through the pain of the withdrawals of these pills. Once you do a pill, you feel relaxed.
Stop playing with me. Did this shit really just do that? Well, shit.